Alright, hopefully we get a good enough view of this. 2019, the 68 RFE changed valve body and solenoid assembly. We're going to see if anything else changed. I know those two things changed for sure. Okay, this one came in. It's got a P0871 4C pressure switch rationality, and I have a buddy that does a lot of trucks, and he's done several of these later 68 RFEs. He said he just had one of these come in with that same code, and they ended up replacing the solenoid pack and the valve body. Still had the code. Went through the unit, put all new pistons and everything in it. Said he couldn't find a problem. Worked for a little bit, came back, it's got the same code. So we're gonna see if we can figure out what is going on here. So 8 millimeters on your speed sensors, 15 millimeters on the tail housing. Eight millimeter on the line pressure sensor. There's a snap ring on the output shaft back here. Need to take off. Alright now. Alright, and you take off your ring for park. Snap ring for your pump cover. Eight millimeters on the pan. Pan gasket changed, is a reusable pan gasket. Do have some metal hanging out on the magnets. You see we have a new piece on the valve body, new harness. 25 torques on the filter. Eight millimeters on the valve body. See, the solenoid pack has changed. Here, set the valve body off to the side for the moment. We can get in here and pop our cover out now. Torques on the pump. I would imagine this pump is probably different. Millimeters on the pump. Torques on the stator. Okay, still got our dribblers in here, make sure they're in there. Make sure we're not ring cut, bushings look okay. Alright, we are missing a valve here. It's no longer there. Other than that, this looks a little different. Other than that, it looks about the same. So I'm sure our separator plate's different. flat side faces down, recess up. All in all, looks okay. Still got our flapper valve. Here. Set our drum to the side for the momentary. Little snap ring out, opening at the 6 o'clock. Alright, so everything looks the same here. Be very careful with this plastic washer. Very easy to break it. Check your clutches here. These are rubber molded pistons. I would recommend that you replace them. Okay. Make sure pinions are not got too much play back and forth, no wobble, feel nice and smooth. Clutches look okay. Alright, your Planetary. Ring gear looks okay. No pinning. Planet, same thing on it. Captured bearing, make sure it feels okay. Sun gear looks okay. Same thing on this Planet. Looks okay. Alright, our snap ring. Opening is up to 6 o'clock. Clutches will come out now, case is empty. Spring assembly, turning counterclockwise, locking clockwise. pretty good. A little bit of glaze, not much. Alright, let's take our drum apart. See what we got going on in here. Bearing here. Reverse clutches look okay. Make sure our hub looks okay where the teeth go. Overdrive hub, same thing there. Check your bushings. And get our overdrive clutches out. Usually doing this in a hole in the table. So check this hub. Okay. The overdrive clutches are burnt. Normally they are. And that's the switch valve being worn out in the valve body. How long it's been driven and how bad it's worn out as to how bad these will be burnt. Yeah, come on out there. Alright, this one I may not be able to get out of there without putting this in a hole in the table. This snap ring is a little stiff. And it is recommended that you replace this snap ring every time. Okay, and it is tapered. Taper goes up. This side goes up. Alright, got another snap ring we've got to get out of there. Then our underdrive clutches will come out. Here we are, right there. Underdrive clutches look okay. Okay. I'm going to take this drum apart. Snap ring here and a snap ring underneath these two pistons. snap ring. Now I've been running into a lot of 68 RFEs, and this one is broke too, or this is broke where it's held on together right there. And it seems to happen more on 68 RFEs. So I think it's Suncoast offers an update for that. And wonder if that might not have something to do with our code. Make sure your filter is in there. But we're going to be getting new pistons, so just make sure it's in there on your new piston. Snap ring here is tapered. The taper goes up. Probably just splattered all over my camera. Come on, get off. And it can be a bit of a burger sometimes too. Mainly all we're looking for here is make sure there's no cracks, and normally there's not, and we want to make sure this bevel plate back here is not broken. Don't take this out unless you just absolutely have to, because it's broken. This is a pain in the ass to get back in there, and there's no seals underneath there, so there's no need to take it out. There is another filter in here, make sure it's in there. Okay, this one here is 2 half moons. You press this down, make sure this bevel plate's not broken. Pull the 2 half moons out, your piston will come out. This one here, just get a screwdriver and pop that out, your piston will come out. Pop this off, and the piston will come out. This one here is the one that's normally cut, if they're cut. Other than that, I need to go through this valve body and see what we got there. Be getting a bonded valve body plate for it. I'll remount that solenoid switch valve. There's 2 different sizes. 68 RFE is probably going to have the bigger one, the 453. The earlier ones did have the 420s in them. Let's see, both filters. Solenoid assembly, LS kit with pistons, snap ring for the overdrive, pressure plate there, and if I find anything else, I'll try to come back and put it in somehow. Other than that, I guess that's about all we're looking at on here. So we'll see you on the rebuild.